I'm that type of girl who try to stick by that. You know what I mean? And I literally have to train myself mentally to be able to do it, because we're humans. You know what? So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, we're gonna be doing a mukbang and we're gonna be having girl talk, and the topic is it okay to give it up on the first date? So that is what we'll be discussing today. But before we get into the video, I would like to introduce my friend Anya. This is her second time on my channel. She's visiting from Florida and I'm happy to have her. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you haven't already done so. Leave me any questions or comments in the description bar below. So without any further rambling, because trust me, we're hungry. We're up on the road from morning and we can't wait for digging. So we're gonna dig in and just, you know, discuss. Is it okay to have sex on the first date? Or are you that kind of girl, or you're kind of like reserved, so you're waiting on a few more dates? But you know what? Stick around and find out. Is Anya that type of girl? Am I that type of girl? Would I give it up on the first date? So without any further ado, let's get it.
Woo, I can't wait.
Oh yeah.
Alright, what we're gonna try first?
Well, yeah. Whatever. You know what? Let's start
eating.
Yes.
This better be good. So this is the first time we're trying this place, right?
Yes, this is the first time I'm actually going here.
Yes. What was the name of the place? Peels.
Keys and Peels.
So no. Oh my god.
Ross and Keel.
What? Oh my god. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Let me check my phone. It's called Hook and Reel.
Oh, Hook and Reel.
We were so far off.
Alright.
Hook and Reel. Yeah.
Hook and Reel, guys. Hook and Reel.
Yes.
So I'm gonna give them ratings if it tastes good. If not,
it smells
it's gonna
really
know.
good.
But it smells good. So far, so good.
Really good. And you know we're Jamaican, so we're not putting on no gloves. We're
not putting on no gloves. We're not doing none of that. We just want to get into the food. But
yeah,
I'm gonna give you guys a close-up.
Yeah, close-up look. Yeah. Yeah. This one, mine is a little
I think she got muscles. I didn't take any muscles, but she have muscles in there.
A little different. Yeah.
I don't have any muscles in mine.
Yeah.
So what I ordered is butter, garlic, and shrimp, lobster, crab, shrimp. I have corn. I also have eggs and potatoes.
Yeah, no eggs for me.
So you can tell them what you have in yours.
Yeah, lobster, crab legs, shrimp, and like corn and potatoes. And I did the Hook and Reel sauce, which was a combination of all the sauces that they have, the garlic butter, the Old Bay, like everything. So I'm excited to try this.
Oh yeah, we should pray. Oh my god,
we're so ghetto. Let's pray. Let's pray.
All right, let's pray. Oh God, as we gather here to partake in this delicious meal, we thank you for the hands that provided, oh God, and may it be a blessing to our tummy. Thank you. Amen.
Amen.
All right. So the first thing I try is a shrimp bala.
All right, let's see the sauce right here.
Did you get
which one?
Sauce on the side or no?
No, the sauce is in the bag.
Okay.
It's in the bag.
Alright guys, I'm not good at eating and talking, but I'm gonna try this. So
that's good.
Would you, Miss Anya,
would I, or is it
give
okay?
it up? Would you give it up on the first date, or how do you feel about it? Meeting a guy, liking the guy, and you know you guys are hanging out, and you know you want to get busy with the dudes. Would you go ahead and partake in that, or you know, let me hear your take on that.
Well, I'm usually not a one to give it up on the first day. But, you know, things can happen. So I'm not going to bash anybody for doing that. Especially when there's alcohol involved.
Oh, yeah. We always blame it on the alcohol. Yep.
So, things can happen. Chemistry spark up. So, you know, a lot of guys always be like, oh, what's the difference between 1 day and 1 month, you know? So, I mean, I don't know. It's a sticky situation.
I know.
It's a sticky situation. It's all about the vibe.
I think so too.
It's all about the vibe,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, you don't want it to be about sex.
Yeah.
And just like, okay, just give it up on the first day. Then the guys they don't got nothing else to look forward to because they don't already got the cookie.
You're right.
But I don't know. That's a tough one.
For me,
That's a tough one.
I love to flirt. I do love to flirt. So on the first date, I'll probably, you know, I'll probably kiss, hold hands, play around a little bit. Even if I want it, and this have happened to me on many occasions. I do feel like I want to partake, but you know that 30-day rule thing? Yeah, I do. I'm that type of girl who try to stick by that. You know what I mean? And I literally have to train myself mentally to be able to do it, because we're humans. You know what I mean? And especially if you're attracted to the person, then there's nothing really holding you back. But it takes a certain type of discipline really to withhold yourself from that. So would I give it up on the first date? No. Would I want to? Yes. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like the difference though, you know?
Yeah. This is really good though. Alright, let me try the mussels.
Let me try one. I've been mush. We got a lot of shrimp though. This is a whole lot of shrimp.
Alright, dip it into the sauce. And what I usually do is I save the shell and I use it to take up my sauce. Because you get like so much of the sauce in the shell. Look how much sauce this takes up. Look.
This is really good.
Look how much sauce it takes up. So then now I can just pour it directly like on my crab or on whatever I'm eating.
Right.
Yeah, instead of like keep digging up in the bottom of the bag. Yeah, that's my little trick to this.
Okay.
Yeah. So let us know what you think about, you know,
But I
sex
didn't
on
get
the
any
first
eggs.
date.
Where's my eggs at?
Oh, maybe in this one?
No. I ordered for both.
Oh, she probably forget. They probably run out of egg. Yeah. But yeah.
So if it doesn't happen on the first date, right? Or let me put it this way. If it should happen on the first date, what you think would contribute to that? I know you mentioned alcohol earlier, but is there anything else that you think would be a contributing factor to you giving it up on the first date?
Honestly, for me, alcohol is the only reason that would happen, because I'm not a first date kind of girl. But if I'm so intoxicated that I don't even remember what happened the next day,
right,
then that's not that that's gonna happen, but
it might.
Yeah, but that's the only reason. But then going out with somebody on the first date, I wouldn't get myself that intoxicated, you know, 1 drink to the most.
Right.
I'm not gonna make myself vulnerable.
Right.
But it happens. That's the thing. It's just the reality is that it happens, and I'm not gonna bash anybody for it. I'm not gonna bash anybody for it.
To each its own.
Yeah.
And we're not here to judge anyone.
No.
Because we're all adults. You know what I mean? Kids not supposed to be involved in things like this.
Yeah.
So my take on that is, I don't care what you do. It's your life. You know what I mean? And if you're able to live with yourself after that, or you're comfortable with that, then by all means, do you, girl. You know what I mean?
Do you.
I have nothing bad to say. I'm not here to pass judgment on anyone. It has to do with what you're comfortable with, you know?
Yeah.
And like I said, the only thing for me is just that I've trained myself in such a way that I'm so disciplined And even I think it comes with age as well.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
When you were younger, you'd be more caught up in things like that. But now we are way more mature. We have businesses. We're in our relationship. We have our kids. So at the end of the day, we're kind of more stable in that sense. So we are gonna make better decisions when it comes to, you know, things like that. But
yeah, when you're younger, you're more promiscuous. So maybe some people, they go out on the date just to have sex. That's what they want. So if that's what happens, that was their intention anyways. But if you did not have the intention and then it happened, it's just how you deal with it too. Because if you're going to be all shameful and stuff, then, you know, that's just going to kill the whole vibe. But, you know, it's just like it happened and you move on.
Right.
That's how you deal with it.
All right, so let's say for argument's sake, now we're just saying, it happened on the first date, right? And you were intoxicated, right? And then you woke up and you realized, oh my God, I'm in the hotel room and this shit went down. How does it make you feel, or how you think it would make you feel?
You'd be like, damn, what just happened? What was I thinking? You know? Depends too, because it depends if it's somebody that you really like. If it's somebody that you really like, you'll be like, okay, you know, it's whatever. But if it's somebody that you didn't really care for, or wasn't even attracted to, you're like, shit, what? No way, ew. You know, so I'm telling you, like, this is just it's so many contributing factors that the outcome is gonna be different depending on what, you know, what was in the scenario. So if it was somebody that you like, you can still make it work. I'm pretty sure there's people that probably had sex on the first day and
they're married,
and stuff. You know?
Oh yeah.
Never know.
Or the relationship ended up going for a long term.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You ended up starting your family from that relationship. So again, to each his own. And it's a give and take. It's whatever you're comfortable with doing. I don't think it should be a reason where or something where you are forced into making that decision because you feel pressured by the other party. You know what I mean? Another thing for me is you know, let's say it happened and then it wasn't good. Like, it was just not good. Me definitely know something that beat up myself. Like, what a waste of time. Let me get a piece of napkin.
Please.
Like, I would be like, oh my goodness, is this what I wasted my entire night on? You know what I mean? It wasn't really all that. Me know me that feel bad. And right off the bat, I would have regrets. I would start having regrets.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if it wasn't good, but then suppose you're too intoxicated to even remember if it was good or not.
Well, that too.
You'd be like, hold on, let me try again when I'm not intoxicated.
Round 2, please.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. That's a tough one right there.
This type of situation is just, it's never a given. You know what I mean?
Yep. Never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Never know. I try to rip my bag. I need to get up in here.
Guys, this is so good.
It's really good.
And I'm a seafood type of girl.
Me too.
Anya also
love
is.
my seafood. Anybody know me love my seafood.
Oh yeah. First off, I think it's way healthier.
Yeah. Healthier than red meat, definitely.
I don't eat red meat.
Yeah. I do once in a while. I indulge in a nice piece of steak once in a while. Not all the time.
I should try it.
Yeah.
I haven't had it in a long time.
Yeah,
Years.
It has to be a really good piece of steak. Really good. Alright, I don't even know where to go next.
We'll eat.
Try some crab legs here.
We should hold this up for the, because we have to take a, so you're gonna hold it still. We're gonna take a, we have to do a picture.
Okay.
For the mukbang.
Like this?
And just hold it still.
Oh, my lobster was like falling out my hand.
Just hold your face and smile. Alright. I'm gonna use that for the thumbnail. Yes, ma'am.
What you drinking?
Oh, so I'm having watermelon.
And I'm having watermelon
With something.
rum.
Watermelon with something else.
Anybody know me knows me a rum. Gotta
I
have
was
a
like,
little
well,
something
I
about
love wine.
Yeah,
Wine and
yes.
champagne is my thing.
Yes.
Wine and champagne
Yes.
is definitely my
Definitely.
thing.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I love Moscato. That's my go-to
Oh, yeah.
wine.
I have one. You have to try this one that I have.
Yeah.
You said, what, you like white, yeah?
Yeah. Moscato is what
Yeah.
I like, yeah.
I have the Roscato. So maybe you try it.
Roscato.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Oh, jeez. Let's try it.
Oh, what else should I try now again? I think we eat enough shrimp now.
Yeah. Yeah, this lobster.
Yeah, so another thing about giving it up on the first date is that males or the men will think that, you know, we are skank or you're easy, and you know, are you a wife material after you give it up on the first date? So what do you take on that? Like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we think. Honestly, we don't know what the men are thinking. That's the hardest part, is to know what the man thinks. So if a situation happens like that where, you know,
Yeah.
you have sex on the first day with somebody, it's like, damn,
Right.
you're gonna think like, oh my gosh, what is he gonna think? Or you may like him like that you'd
Me
still wanna
personally
try.
feel so. Me personally
Yeah.
feel like, you know what? I wouldn't want to do it because he's gonna think that, oh, I'm a skank, or I made it too easy for him,
Yeah.
or he can never wife me because
Exactly.
we know the stigma that
Yes,
surrounds
attached to
that.
that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we have to be mindful and we
Yeah.
have to be careful of that. But is it a crime? No, personally, you know what I mean? A modern days, no one. I will always say it's what the individual is into. If that's what you're into, if that's what you feel comfortable with,
Yep.
then by
Just
all
do
means,
you.
do you.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. But it's just the
But-
aftermath of it. It's like, it depends. But if you don't care what the aftermath is, and you know that's just all that you're in it for, and you do it and you move on. But if you're thinking that you're looking for a relationship and then that happens, that's where it gets sticky.
Right.
It's just a matter of having a conversation, though.
But I don't know. Me kind of grew up old fashioned.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, in the back of my head, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, you know what? If we get a guy here, I don't think he's gonna see me as a wifey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, some of the time we really want to do it, but in the back of our mind, we have we have this reason as to why we shouldn't do it.
Exactly.
And that is what, you know, prevent us most of the time, or save us, you know,
Yeah, or
either way,
save us.
or save us, yeah, from not going ahead with, you know.
With doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's.
But I know we have heard of experiences where people get married out of this. People have long-term relationship. The man love the woman. Him no see her no less.
Exactly.
And you know another thing too? I think it has to do with maturity.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
It has to do
more
with the
mature
guy,
you
how
are,
mu-
it has to do with the person. Yeah.
I think so.
It has to be. It has to be, because the more mature the man is,
Yeah.
they're gonna know that, hey, shit happens, you know. So if it's that it's mutual, that you want something out of it, and then you try, you know,
Right.
and then you just gotta decide, okay, are you gonna hold off on the sex and try to get to know each other, or just let it ride out? So everybody just gotta live their life as the how they feel this.
Yeah,
how
do what
they
makes
see
you
that.
happy.
Yep.
If it works for you, it works
Yep.
for you. If it don't work for you, or you think it's not gonna work
Yeah.
for you, don't.
Yeah.
But my number one thing is do
Struggle with this lobster.
yeah. Do what makes you happy. Don't let anyone force you into doing something
Exactly.
that you're
You
not
don't
going to be
wanna
happy or
do.
you don't want to
Yep.
do. And you wake up tomorrow and you're having regret.
Exactly.
At least when you make that decision, you'll be like, you know
Yep.
what? I made a decision, and you know, I'm woman enough to own this up, and you
Yeah.
own it, yeah?
And you live with the decision that you made.
And that's it, because
Yeah.
in everything we have consequences. So
Yeah.
if you're able to live with that, then that's fine.
Yep.
All right. Another thing that I do believe is, well, personally, why I would hold back in not giving it up on the first date is not knowing that person well.
Might
in the
have some STD.
right, STD, in the sense
you don't know what
that
that
this
person
person
got.
might have some type of STD or any other
Condom can drop
transmitted
off. Condom can burst.
condom can burst, exactly.
Anything
So I
can
think
happen.
it's imperative, and that's one of my
Yep.
main reason why I personally don't believe on giving it up on the first date. I think you need to know the person a little bit more.
It's too risky.
It is
Too
very
risky,
risky.
too
That
risky.
is super risky if you ask me.
You're risking your life.
And then again, you can end up getting baby.
All that too. Can you imagine?
But
And you don't
it's
even know
perfect.
the man's last name.
You don't even know his last name. Exactly.
And he don't even call you back. Suppose he just say, alright, he just take that and he go and about his business and he don't even call you back. Next thing you end up with baby. And you have
Now you're a
date.
single mother.
Don't know
And
who
you pick
that
me have to
is.
take your own last name. Because you don't know where that man is or where to find him.
Yeah. Or then some people might, you know, take the decision of not bringing the kid into the world because they don't know who the daddy
Right,
is.
so that will lead to abortion too.
Exactly. So
There
so
is
many
so much
consequences.
things that comes into play with making that decision, really.
Yeah.
And trust me, when you're younger,
Yeah.
because I'm sure when we were 19 or 18, we weren't thinking like this.
No, we were not.
We were not
It's
thinking
about
like
enjoying
that.
our life. That's about it. When the next party,
We were just
Pier
living-
One.
Oh yeah.
Pier One in Montego Bay. Every Friday night we go to Margaritaville.
Because
Saturday
guys,
night.
we used to work in the
bank.
banking field together. So
It was a long time ago.
it's a long time ago. It's a long time ago since we have known each other. But
should I show them a picture?
the picture? Yeah. I mean, all right. She wants us to insert some photos, but I have to put it on. I'll put it on the.
Oh yeah.
I'll put it on the screen
Yeah.
and show you our party days. Way skinnier.
Oh,
We were way skinnier.
Like 30 pounds lighter.
120 pound, 119, 150, yeah, thereabouts.
No kids.
No kids. God, we were living. Those were the days, girl. Those were the days. We had mad fun.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Mad fun. Mad fun. But yeah, we just have to be very responsible in our decisions. And, you know, even setting an example for the younger generation. You know what I mean? Especially when you have a platform and you're able to put information out there.
Yes, yeah.
It's all about teaching them the right thing and putting information out there that's going to help them and benefit them in the long run. You know what I mean? And I'm all for that.
Absolutely.
I'm all for that. Because even you, well, I don't have a daughter, but you have a daughter. Well, two daughters. Two daughters. And they are gorgeous. You know what I mean? Beautiful, beautiful young women. So at the end of the day, we have to do everything we can to protect them. You know? We don't want them to make the same mistake, or we don't want them to come up believing that, you know, this is cool, or, you know, we have to let them know that, listen, with every action, you're going to have a reaction, and there are going to be some consequences. So no matter what, always try to stop and think of, you know, the consequences and what this might lead to. Yeah. So in everything, you know, we just have to think, really.
Yep. But it's food though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You like it.
So good. So good.
My only regret is I didn't get any eggs.
Your egg. Yeah,
and I did order egg.
Yeah, you asked for egg. So we have an extra bite here too, because we greedy like that. No, there's no egg at all. And we specifically asked for eggs.
I did ask her for eggs.
But still, we're not going to give them a bad review over that. Like,
The food is good.
good.
So that's the most important part. You know what I mean?
She just need to go in the kitchen and go boil one egg and come back. She'll be alright. Right? She can go boil one egg, right?
Now go boil no egg.
That's the only thing that was missing. It's just the egg.
Just egg.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's good. Me a seafood, mama master, so me can do it without the egg for today.
Yeah, I don't care for the egg at all.
But me think me I get more potato as well. I only got 2 potatoes.
Yeah, I think I got like 3.
If you have more, can you give me one? Me
Hold on,
take it.
I'm looking to see. I only have one there.
Next time I need to take the mussels. I love it, but yeah. But it tastes good. This it tastes good.
Let me get one more.
And your own spicy.
Yeah, let me put some juice on it. Hold on. Let me get the shell.
Oh, cause you have the spice. Okay.
Spices, yeah.
Well, mine is mild, guys, and she had the
I had
the spicy. Yeah.
It's the spicy is good. It's not too spicy. Just has a little kick to it. Oh shit! Sorry. Hold on.
Take something up, you know?
Oh
Use
no,
this.
no, because I gotta take the juice to pour on it. Yeah, there you go. Do you want more?
Oh.
No, I could put more.
All right.
That's good.
Yep.
Yeah. This one is nice and spicy.
Yeah. I like it.
Yep. It's really good. Really good. Really good. Really good.
So, guys.
I know CPR though, but still, I ain't trying to do no CPR right now.
I just don't like talking to food in my mouth.
I'm CPR certified.
Alright. So the last point that I want to make on this topic is one of the reasons I wouldn't give it up on the first date is I don't like to have casual sex. You know what I mean?
It has to be meaningful.
For me, I want it to be meaningful. I have to have some form of attraction and
intense.
at least,
Intense.
some form of, you know what I mean? I just don't want to give it up because of giving up sake.
Yeah.
Or I don't want to have to sleep with you because of, you know, that, you know? I need to have that connection, you know? And that is one of the reasons why I would not, or I would hold out on giving it up on the first date. I really don't like casual, you know what I mean? It has to be meaningful, and I want to have that connection with you. You know what I mean? Because I don't think you can have great with just knowing somebody out of the blues. You know what I mean? The longer you know somebody, the more time you spend with that person, getting to learn more things and get to know that person, is the better I think that connection would be.
Absolutely.
And I don't want to have that for that sake. When I do that, you know, I love to have the romance. I love to have the connection. I want to have that feel of, you know, belonging. You know what I mean? So to me, you know, and it's just my opinion, it's just how I feel.
This is just our opinion.
Yeah. So that's just my preference. I want to get to know you somewhat, a little bit more before I just jump into the waters and start doing all this. You know what I mean?
Because you know what happened too? When you just meet somebody, they put on a show. So you jump and you're, oh my gosh, you know, this.
And it's all those mixed emotions still.
Yes, and that puts you in an emotional state.
Oh yeah.
You're thinking like, this is such a great person, and then the attraction comes, and you're like, you know, you let your emotions take over.
Oh yeah.
And then when you try to get to know the person, you're like, damn, this is not the person that I thought.
Right.
It wasn't, but then you done already gone too far into it. So you don't want to put yourself in that position either.
Right. And also, you might see, because it happened to me before. Meet somebody, oh my god, I'm all head over heels. The first day, the first week. And by 2-3 months, I don't feel the same way. Have I happened to you before? So
3 months. After like 3 weeks. I'm like, hold up.
Exactly.
Who is this person, first of all?
Because they give you that impression on the first date. They're so caring, they're a good listener, they're a gentleman, but give them a few days, weeks, or whatever.
And then especially
come out, and you might not be attracted to that.
When they're not getting the sex, oh my gosh, that's what they show their true colors right there. That's how you know that's what their intention was from the get-go. If they're starting to have an attitude with you because you are not giving it up. Oh yeah, that has
Oh, yeah.
happened to me plenty times.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, okay, bye boy, bye.
But again, I'm not knocking anyone
Yeah.
who have sex on the first day. You're grown. It's your decision. It's what you want to do. And if two grown adults can come together and consent, then it's all good. I don't have a problem with that. You know, everything is fine. It's all good. And you know, that's just my 2 cents on that. So guys, please let me know what your take is in the description bar below. Drop your questions, leave me your feedback. I'm so anxious to hear from you guys. Please, please, please.
Yes, let us
go
know.
ahead and let me know how you feel. So before we close this video out, is there anything else you want to say, or that's basically it?
No, that's it. You know.
All right, thank you for joining me with this mukbang, and we're still eating.
We're just tear this out right now.
We're just trying to act dainty for the camera, but trust me, we'll get done in it. No, we're gonna wrap up this, right? So thank you guys.
Stay safe, okay?
Okay, yeah.
If you won't do it on the first day,
be safe, safe,
and do it only because you want to do it. Don't let anybody force you to do it, okay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and don't have more than 2 drinks on the first day.
I know.
Please.
Stay sober.
Stay sober.
Please don't blame it on the alcohol.
Blame it on the alcohol.
Alright, thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.